What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, if you guys don't really watch too much YouTube or Call of Duty YouTube to be exact, and if you don't watch Blame Truth as well, you probably don't know about this, but it's a lot of rumors going around in between the Call of Duty community, of course, that skill-based matchmaking has actually been toned down around the Christmas season. Now, to be honest with you guys, I didn't want to believe this at first because this whole month has been just an absolute disaster. I mean, this whole game cycle has been an absolute disaster when it comes to skill-based matchmaking. Constant sweat, constant competition, everybody's trying their absolute hardest. It's just not fun. You know, it's fun to sweat every once in a while, but when you got to do it every single game, I'd rather pass, you know what I'm saying? But if you watched my video yesterday, you will see that I was using a very good gameplay using the MP5, and to be honest with you guys, I didn't play Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War after getting that clip. I called it quits. I was actually talking about how good the connection and the servers are when you're versing lobbies like this, where everybody isn't completely sweating their hardest and skill-based matchmaking isn't trying to optimize every last bit of your skills to make sure that you have the perfect opponent. When it doesn't do that, you find better lobbies because at that point it's prioritizing connection instead of prioritizing your skill first, which nowadays is extremely rare when it comes to the Call of Duty scene. But recently, on Christmas Day, I noticed that the skill-based matchmaking was tuned down a massive amount. Now, at first I thought this was just a coincidence, because every once in a while, sometimes I will find a couple of good games. But I mean, I was getting good games back to back to back. I mean, this clip right here is a perfect example. I am stomping these dudes out, and I'm not even trying, I'm casually playing, and it felt good to be able to relax a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. From having to sweat like 3 days straight of no relaxing matches in Call of Duty, it's nice to be able to play a little more of a casual game. And I'm not even trying. Everybody's always like, oh, you're sliding so much, you're jumping so much. I can't tell you how many times I've said this, but it comes naturally. The more you play Call of Duty, the better you get at it, and these things just happen naturally. It's not like I'm forcing the slide cancel. No, I just naturally slide cancel from doing it so much. But I'm playing casually. I'm enjoying myself this game, and I don't have to worry about putting a sweatband on, putting 10 pounds of deodorant under my pits, changing my clothes to every single match I play. I don't gotta worry about all of that. I'm actually playing without stressing. And once again, I thought it was only me, but then I saw Blame Truth post a video talking about how skill-based matchmaking has possibly been tuned with the lobbies that he's been getting. All my friends, same thing, we're all getting the same exact lobbies, pretty chill, laid-back lobbies, even when we're playing separately. And when they come play with me on my skill-based matchmaking, and I'm hosting, we're still finding casual lobbies, exactly like this. I don't know what's going on. And the strange thing is that it seems like not everybody's running into the same situation. I actually asked a bunch of people on my community tab. I'll show you guys here. I asked on my Discord server if you guys want to go ahead and check out my Discord server. Link to that is in the description. And I also asked people on my Twitter account as well. And guys, don't miss out on my tweets. They're just absolutely fire. You can always follow me over on Twitter. Link to that is in the description as well. But I asked everybody on pretty much each and every one of my platforms, and everybody kind of gave me pretty much the same answer. There was a handful of people that are like me that said, you know, I can't feel it anymore. It's just moderate. But then there's a tons of people who said that skill-based matchmaking is still extremely thick, which is understandable. And I'm not saying skill-based matchmaking is completely toned down, that it's non-existent. Trust me, I still find my sweaty lobbies. But this feels like more of a classic Call of Duty experience than I've ever felt in the past 2 years. After Modern Warfare came out, I've never felt a casual group of matches in my life. But Cold War is bringing it back strangely. After non-stop sweat since the game has come out, we're finally finding more casual lobbies, and they're not every single game. Like I always say, it gets boring stomping out noobs 24/7, but every once in a while it throws one at you. I'll compete for 2 matches, and out of nowhere, 1 match I can relax. I'll compete another couple of matches, the next match I relax. It's not like I'm stomping noobs every single game, and it's not like I'm competing every single game. It's exactly what me and a lot of other people in the community have been asking for. A nice mix of matches. A group of matches that will allow you to compete, but also add in a few casual matches so you can relax every once in a while, and you don't have to sweat and compete every single game that you play, especially for people who are camo grinding or trying to grind attachments and stuff like that. It's not fun sweating every game. You don't want to do that, so it's nice to see these casual matches added in. Now, the real question is, how long is this going to last? Is this going to be a long-term thing, or is this just because it's Christmas time? As you guys know, recently, a Call of Duty tradition that has been going on forever has recently been removed from the Call of Duty franchise, and that is the annual stomping of the Christmas noobs. This has been going on since the beginning of Call of Duty. Every single time the Christmas season comes around, new players are going to hop onto Call of Duty, whether it's their first time playing COD, or they're just getting into the new Call of Duty game and they need to learn the new weapons or the new maps and stuff like that. Regardless, Christmas time is a very big time for Call of Duty video games. That's why Activision rushed this game out so early when it was clearly not ready to be released. As you guys can see, I don't know if the graphics are still chopping out on this map in this gameplay like it was in the previous gameplay. But the game's not ready to be released because they, pushed it way too early, so it's out for Christmas time. But every Christmas season, all the noobs are swarming onto the online servers, and it's just so peaceful. Because the sweats, the people who, going to obviously buy the game day one, and they want to grind out the game and stuff like that, are finally going to calm down, and there's going to be a massive amount of new players coming into the game that's going to make the lobbies a lot more casual. And this has been a tradition for years. But after Modern Warfare came out, the tradition completely vanished. It was gone. I did not see one single noob at all in any Modern Warfare lobby. It was the worst experience I possibly could ever even think of. I think I even made a video about this back in Modern Warfare. I made a rant about this, I think. It was just ridiculous. It was an absolute joke that even for a tradition, even back in the day, I don't know if I can find it. If I can find it, I'll put it up on the screen. But it was like a Black Ops 2 message of the day or something, saying Merry Christmas or something, and be easy on the Christmas noobs and stuff like that. That's no longer a thing. They're protecting Christmas noobs, so they'll never get their butts kicked in any situation, or learn about the game, or learn about the meta weapons or anything in the maps, or learn the angles and the new maps that they're getting used to in the game. None of this stuff. You won't see any of it. But in Cold War on Christmas, I found a lot of noobs. Like I said, look at this gameplay right here. It's a perfectly even match. Everybody on each side of the team is pretty good. I'm topping the leaderboard. There's also a person on the other team topping their leaderboard who's also doing very well with a high KD. And then, of course, there's people who are struggling on both teams. It's a nice mix. It's what I've been asking for forever when it comes to a Call of Duty video game. And they just refuse to put it in. Until now. And it all seems so strange. But Tony Flame, one of the head developers over at Treyarch when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, released a tweet saying Merry Christmas to everybody and to all the Christmas noobs and stuff like that. And even though it wasn't really indicated that he was going to tone down skill-based matchmaking or anything like that so we can see Christmas noobs, the fact that he was even mentioning the Christmas noobs was hint number one. But then his account got completely hacked by some random guy. I don't know who it was. But he got hacked. And one of his biggest tweets on Tony Flame's accounts, the biggest tweet I think this guy has ever posted, which obviously Tony Flame didn't post, it was a hacker, but the tweet said, "Remove skill-based matchmaking, Activision, you are ruining the game I worked hard to make." And even though he did not say this is honestly facts. Skill-based matchmaking is ruining the game that he's working so hard to make, and the Treyarch developers have nothing to do about it. It's nothing they can do to perfect this title. This could be the best game in the freaking universe, but if the skill-based matchmaking is that thick, it's going to ruin the casual Call of Duty vibes, and nobody's going to want to play it. Not even the casuals are going to want to play it, because they're even going to have to sweat. Even if they don't have to verse us, they're still going to be versing people who are equally skilled as them, and they're going to have to sweat with those guys. No matter what skill level you are in Call of Duty nowadays, you are always going to sweat no matter what, and it's ridiculous. And honestly, it takes away from the fun of what Call of Duty is all about. And to be honest, I was wondering if Activision maybe saw this tweet. Seriously, this tweet blew up. It completely popped. It got so many likes, so many retweets. Everybody was going off on this tweet. And on top of that, the hacker actually did tag Activision in this tweet as well. So Activision more than likely saw this. So I'm wondering, maybe Activision did something about it? Maybe Activision saw this tweet and saw all the people supporting it. Maybe they saw some of the people in the comments section. I don't know what's going on here. But something fishy is definitely going on in the Call of Duty community when it comes to skill-based matchmaking. I can't put my finger on it. I'm trying to connect all the clues. But I just can't 110% tell you guys the answer on why my lobbies are feeling easy. Now, maybe I should give it some more time. I'm thinking maybe another week, and we'll see if the skill-based matchmaking tunes in. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if in one more day, the skill-based matchmaking kicks in for me again. But currently, I'm enjoying Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. As bad as that sounds coming out of my mouth, I'm actually enjoying Black Ops Cold War. Because till this day, I'm going to say this, I enjoy this video game. I always wanted a Call of Duty game with no cheese. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I've been asking for all these years, and that's exactly what Treyarch delivered here. No bullcrap that you can camp with, no bullcrap that's going to give you easy kills. It's just a straightforward, run and gun, play objective type of video game. But I just simply cannot enjoy this video game because I have to sweat 24/7. But with these new lobbies that you see here in this gameplay, I'm able to use my different weapons. Throughout this past day or two, I've been able to grind different attachments for my weapons that I don't use. I've been able to rank stuff up. I've been able to rank my level up, of course. I've been able to actually grind out a few different camos for different guns. I've been able to do so much stuff in these 2 days over the past month that this game has been out. I've been able to do more in the past 2 days than the past month that this game has been out. In 2 days just because they didn't put strict skill-based matchmaking in, for me personally, of course. The game is phenomenal now, in my personal opinion. I had a blast. Even with all the bugs and glitches and all this bullcrap that's going on, I still had fun because I wasn't sweating every 5 seconds I was playing the game. I mean, for the love of God, just look at the gameplay you're watching right here. The score is 214 to 229. This is supposed to be a quote-unquote sweaty lobby, but nobody is sweating. Everybody in this lobby is playing at least half decent. We all have people who are equal to our own skill level in this lobby, but nobody is sweating or trying their butts off. People are casually playing the game. As you can see, it's still sweaty. It's not a noob lobby. I'm not trying to stomp out bots all the time since, every time I say I want to casually play the game, everybody's like, oh, you just want to stomp out noobs. You're so bad at COD. No, I just want to verse people who are my skill level who don't want to sweat 24/7. I don't mind versus my own skill level. But like I said in my previous video, there's a difference between people of my own skill level who want to sweat and people of my own skill level who want to play casually. And this right here is people of my own skill level who want to play casually. The score's close, the gameplay's fast, nobody's holding angles, everybody's pushing, everybody's being aggressive. It's a casual match of COD. What Call of Duty is supposed to be is exactly what this gameplay is. I really pray it doesn't go back to what it used to be before Christmas. I really hope that skill-based matchmaking stays the exact same right now. But God, guys, we can only tell a time. You'll probably be hearing a commentary from me in the next few days. If anything changes, make sure you stay tuned to the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and all that stuff so you do get notified on that video. But for now, I'm happy, but it really depends on how long I'm going to be happy for when it comes to this. But guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, and by all means, if you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's 2 ways to do so. I have Twitter and Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, want to catch me live stream some video games, I do that over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you all in the next one. Peace out.